What's up, people? Perry here with another modded episode on the Stud Tech server, and I'm just here fishing away, trying to catch some stuff. I was real interested in Stud Muffin Sam. He was going for these Neptune bounties, and I thought I would give it a try, and so far I have had not that much luck. Oh, what's that? Treasure chest. Oh, that should be interesting. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. But as you can see, I've heard you guys loud and clear. You weren't too happy with the shaders. You were thinking that the colors were kind of muted. I mean, take a look. I switched over to, what is it called? What's it called? Let's take a look. The Silder's Vibrant Shaders. And I'm using the light beta version. Hopefully that will be a little bit better for your tastes. For mine, it looks pretty good. I was more worried about the frame rates than anything, because I don't want to have like choppy video for you guys or anything like that. Oh, a bone, nice. But tell me what you guys think of it. The reason why I used the previous shader, I forgot the name of it off the top of my head, but the reason why I used that shader was because of the water. It looked pretty cool. But some of you weren't too crazy about the water either. So I'm going to try out this new shader. There's another shader. Let's take a look at that. There's the medium version, which has this really cool water. But however, the frame rate kind of dips a little bit. And I don't know how well it'll work out. Yeah, it's already dipping below 30 frames, which is where I want to keep it. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments. We have this one, which is the medium version, and then we have the light version. I mean, for my preferences, I would just go with the light version, just because of the frame rates. But yeah, let's take a look at what's in this treasure chest. Oh, an emerald. Oh, that'd be really cool. This would be really handy when I go to start doing some Tinker's Construct. It's something that I've been working on off and on when I've been on the server, putting in some stuff in the smeltery stuff. It's been a little bit hit or miss trying to figure out how all these things work, but I'm slowly starting to get it, and I have a pick. Let's go take a look at that. I don't want to spend too much time going over all the stuff that I have on this server, of course, because we want to concentrate on building. But you know what? Exploring this whole modded server is what it's all about, right? Getting together all this new and exciting things. It kind of reminds me of the first time I loaded up Minecraft. But here we go. I have this reinforced, what's this? This pickaxe is made of alumite, something like that. Well, whatever it is, it allows me to get, where's the ores that I was looking for? There we go. Cobalt and erudite, and that makes manulin, whatever it's called. But from what I've read, it's one of the better metals to make picks and swords and stuff out of. So, oh, the sun's setting. There's no one on the server right now, so I can go ahead and sleep. But I noticed that we have a little chest here. I think somebody might have left me something, and from what I have deduced from watching other people's videos, I think it's Good Times with Scar. And look what he gave me. Look at all this stuff. Wow. Redwood. Some redwood sapling. That'll come in handy if I want to make more of them. Slime stuff. Iron horse armor. I think he's telling me to get a horse. Redstone. That could always be useful. I don't know what I'd use it for exactly. But lapis, tanzanite, and ruby. Wow. Cool. So thanks Scar. He's been a real pal ever since I've been on the server. He's been giving me random stuff every now and then just to kind of help me out, get me on my feet. I'm doing quite well actually right now. I've kind of died a few times and lost a bunch of stuff. But you know, as it is with survival, you know, you gotta take the lumps where you get them. But this episode, what we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead and finish up this house. Well, maybe not finish it up, but definitely make some progress on it. You can see I have the basic layout, and what we got going on so far, I think we'll be able to work with. There's still a bit of concern here and there in terms of layout. I have seen a lot of your comments when it comes to what you wanted me to do with this bottom room here, but for now, what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on the overall shape of it and try to get in some design elements. Now, what I want to be able to do, and I hope it's light enough for you guys, because I think it might come out a little bit darker in the video. Oh, and that's a nice little ambulance going by. The perks of living in the city. But what I want to do is to concentrate on the overall look of it, and the idea that I want to go for is this right here is kind of like the focal point. So these are going to be kind of accents. So I want everything to be focused in on here, and then all the details kind of splay out from there. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but the best way I can show you is probably to show you. But I'm going to get in a quick sleep, and I'm going to start getting to work on that, and when we come back, I'll give you a little update on the progress. Alright, now let's check out the design so far. This is a very basic design, so reserve your judgment for later. But what I have here is, again, I'm going for like a modern type design. And so when you're looking at things as they are, it's kind of difficult to kind of visualize the exact look that I'm going for. But this center section is pretty much what I think we'll end up doing, and it's kind of like in this modernish type pattern. You can see with this pillar kind of goes up like that and then comes over, and then, you know, sort of I want to say it kind of defies gravity, but we'll see how it all turns out. I'll probably end up adding in some realism by putting in some supports here or something like that. Now the trick is that because we have this focal point right here, the next thing that we want to do is to concentrate on these sides. Now how we're going to do that, I'm not too sure. I made these about 2 blocks in thickness, and I'm wondering if we can do the same here. Now I think it might be too thick for this area. The overall concern that I have is whether or not I'll be able to fit in as much detail as I would like to. However, I think with micro blocks we'll be able to get away with a lot of stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I've been holding off on doing modern designs in Minecraft, is because even though you know, modern designs are very, I guess, much more better suited in Minecraft, I like to think of using modern type techniques as more of a, I want to say, more of a, oh man, it's hard to talk and build at the same time. Look at that. What's going on with that? Oh, that's weird. But I'm thinking that with micro blocks we'll be able to add in just that much more detail here and there. So yeah, hopefully that's the idea, and I'm thinking it's going to work out real well, but you never know. You never know until you try, right? So okay, so if I can finish this up, there we go. And okay, so you can kind of see what I'm going for here. It's going to be along the same lines as this, right? I just have to remove this little support right here. There we go. So something like that. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's a little dark. Yeah, check that out. Now, the next thing that I have to do is kind of repeat it on this side and then down into here a little bit. As you can see right now, I'm just concentrating on this front end. We'll worry about the other end in maybe a later episode, but right now I'm just getting the basic design out of the way. But what I'm going to do next is go take a sleep, because the mobs around here are dangerous, and I will see you in just a bit. Alright, and here's a completed look of this facade. Now, you can see here I kind of mimicked this shape right here, over here. And so that's all fine and dandy until we get over to this side. And what I wanted to do was reverse this shape over like so, and then continue the pattern on down here. Kind of ignore the cobble, though that will pretty much all be gone by the time we are finished with this. But the overall look that I'm going for is that I want to have sort of like these striking lines here that you can follow with your eye. And then originally I thought to myself that it would be a good idea to put in the same block. I was thinking of putting in stone, using micro blocks, just to kind of keep everything a monotone type color, just to kind of accentuate, is that the right word? Accentuate the shape of the entire thing. But then with that gift from Scar, with the Redwood planks, I was playing around with them a little bit, and I really like the way that they look. And you know, it's got that reddish tone to it. It's not like the regular wood, kind of like that. I really like how the reddish tone kind of works well with the gray in the stone. So I've been playing around with micro blocks and just how they work, and I'm really impressed. I mean, check that out. I mean, can you imagine all the different possibilities that you can get with this? I'm really excited. Yeah, so it should be really interesting, but I will need some more redwood for sure. I don't know if that will be enough. I got 2 stacks here, but from what I've been told from Wells Knight, who is online right now, also Stud Muffin Sam is online. From what I've heard, there is some in the Nether. There's a biome that we can go to, so we're gonna go and jet off there right now, and we'll go take a look at it. And I don't think Stud's put out an episode where he talks about his little roof there. So you guys go ahead and watch it. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm just gonna, you know, just mosey on this way. Not looking at it. Not looking at it. You know, it's one of those things when you're dealing with servers. Even though it's my first time on a server, I do know a little bit of etiquette when it comes to YouTubing and stuff like that. So I'll try not to put in people's builds as they haven't recorded it yet. But off we go into the Nether. Here we go. What? Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this place has killed me several times. So apparently up these stairs, according to Wells, he says that there is a place for me to go where you can find some redwood trees. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over there, and when we come back, if I can figure out which one it is, it's either this one or it's way down there somewhere. So when I come back, I'll show you where the redwoods are. Whoa. That's fast. Okay, redwood. Okay, let's go take a look. In we go. Here we are. Oh my god. Is that a redwood? Oh my god. Okay. That won't do right there. Oh, he died. Did he drop anything? Oh, I'm curious. I am curious. You know, with these different biomes, what are you Big cat, you are generally okay. Okay. I really don't like the way they when they roar. It sounds like they're about to attack or something. But we're taking a look at the redwoods, and I really don't want to fall down that giant hole. Oh, it's a giant ravine. Nice, nice. But I just want to take a look at the redwoods here, so that I know where to go and kind of gather all the different things. Look at this, a mole. What is that? An ant? I've never seen so many animals before. I'm really getting used to this whole modded Minecraft idea, but oh, look at these redwoods. That's going to be something to harvest. That's going to be something to harvest. But at least we have an idea of where to get some of these redwoods, because I think we're going to need quite a bit of it, and I think I'm going to use a lot of it personally, because I really like the way that the wood looks. There's lots of different opportunities for us to use them. Oh, horses. I think we'll probably end up getting a horse at some point. But yeah. What we're gonna do now is I'm actually gonna find my way back to the to our house, and from there we can get going on putting in some of the redwood. So I'll see you back there. Alright, so here we are back at our house, nice and safe, and it's a little bit treacherous when you're going away from this area, especially because I have this place lit up. Once you start venturing out a little bit, it gets a little bit hairy, especially for myself. My suit of armor is not at its best. But hopefully I'll be able to take care of that real soon with the whole smeltery thing. But what we want to do right now is to try and figure out where to put all this redwood. Now, I'm thinking either we have it inset like so. And let's get a good look at that first. So we'll just place some of these down. Let's take a look. There we go. Now that looks a little bit too inset for my liking. I don't want it to be, I don't want the difference to be that great. So I think we'll get rid of that. Maybe we won't have it that far in. All right. So that's much better. Yeah, I like that. Now, what I'm going to do next is kind of block in this area just to kind of get an overall feel. Now, you hear me talk about this a lot. Kind of what I've been taught to do is kind of paint from the broad to the specific. And it goes back to my fine arts training. And I used to do a lot of painting myself. And one of the things that my art teacher used to say is always go from the broad to the specific. And in fact, I got a comment about that. I think it was one of the first videos I did. Someone was sharing with me their experiences in their art school, and I was like, yeah, I was taught the exact same thing. That's not how they're supposed to go. Let's get rid of that. These micro blocks are a little bit finicky, the way you have to place them and all that, but for the amount of detail that you get, I think we'll deal with it. But yeah, broad to the specific, very important when you're trying to develop your idea or your design. And the idea behind it is that you kind of block in the proportions first, so that you get the general gist of it out of the way, and so that when you're able to kind of visualize that idea, be able to put it into its correct proportions, then from there you can start adding in your details, and that is really handy when it comes to just getting the exact type of look that you're going for. So I don't want to put in windows just yet, so this is not the final product, of course, but I'm not too sure where all the different rooms are going to be. I think maybe there'll be a kitchen around here, and then like I said before, as an open concept, I think this will be all living space. But as for where the windows are going to be, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Maybe kind of a slatted window that kind of goes horizontally along here, kind of matches the way this seems to be going. But I think I like the look of it. The next thing that we're going to want to do is to kind of fill in the rest of this. And I'm not too sure how it's going to work out. Man, they really are finicky, these blocks. But yeah, it's going to look a little something like this. I'll try and I'll block it in real quickly for you. Let's see if I can get where I want it to be. Let's just go with this for now. There we go. So something like that, and I'm going to continue it all the way up like so. Same thing over here and then over there. But we're going to have to leave it off for this episode. Next episode we'll continue on with this, and we'll get a little bit more into detail with all of the different things. But wow, those clouds are moving real fast. So actually, that's going to be it for this episode. Like I said before, don't forget to leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think about these redwoods here. Also, the shader pack. The shader pack. Let me know what you guys think of it. For me personally, I think it's a little bit too dark. I'm not too sure how to tweak it myself, but yeah, you guys can let me know. It is definitely much more vibrant in colors, so that's one thing that's going for it. The water I can live with, but yeah, don't forget to also hit that like button if you so choose, if you enjoyed this episode, of course. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It keeps you up to date on everything that goes on in it. So that's it for me, except for this one thing. Another treasure chest. It's not the Neptune's bounty, but you know, you take what you can get. But that's it for me. Always remember, keep your head up, and I'll see you in the next one. Ooh, a diamond.